All right, we're going to get ready, get started. On behalf of Patty's Settlement, we want to thank you for taking time out of your evening to join us for this momentous occasion. The groundbreaking ceremony marks the beginning of the next chapter of the story of Patty's Settlement, and I would like to introduce a few of our partners. Dennis and Darren Smith from Pinnacle, our contractors. They have done an amazing job. They're there in the front row. Pat and Anita Kerr with J. Patrick Kerr, architects. They have also done an amazing job. Tom Coiler. Where's Mr. Coiler? He's with us. Billy Inman and Frank Flowers with Inman Food Group Services. We appreciate all the hard work. They're going to design a kitchen that is amazing. So everyone's going to be able to understand what they do after we get this restaurant up and going. Jim Twaddell and Keith Henderson of GG&G. Markham Engineering and BFW Engineering. Mr. Ron Schwartz, our IT guy that does a whole lot of stuff for us every hour of the day. Thank you, Ron. Charlie Watkins and all of the wonderful fire departments that helped during the fire, and we want to salute those. Thank you, guys. Appreciate all you do for us. And we also would like to thank CFSB, Jason Jones, Wes McGregor, and all the wonderful staff. Without them, of course, this wouldn't be possible. So we want to thank those. Of course, there's several individuals I'm sure that I've missed, but that have helped us along the way, and we want to also say we thank you. I don't mean to leave you out. We've thought all day, Anita, haven't we, on all the partners that have been with us. So those don't feel bad. I left you out. Just know that we do thank you for everything you've done for us. To our Patty's family. Our Patty's family is huge. And we cannot thank them enough for all that they have done during this process. From weed eating to painting to working in the food trailer, the ice cream, the flowers. I mean, we cannot thank them enough. Everybody has pitched in, and we are so, so proud of the work that all of them have done. And we want to say thank you very much for all that you have done. And now I would like to turn it over to Tom Moody, our mayor. Mr. Moody.
I'm glad to see so many people here today. If you haven't seen a schedule, I've got 5 minutes, Chip's got 10, and that's not going to happen. Chip's going to be like a long. But anyway, I've had the fortunate life of living here in Grand Rivers, and my relationship with the Tuller family has been since I was 13 years old, and I'm 56. So I've seen it come from a small motel out front that a friend of mine's family owned into Patty's 1880 settlement, which brings 275,000 people to Grand Rivers a year. It's a pretty amazing feat in a town this small. Most of that is because of the visionary that Chip Tuller is. He knows, I describe him as a shotgun a lot. He puts a lot of shot out there. Only 2 or 3 of them actually hit something. But the ones that do are worth a lot to our community. So I'm proud to say he's my friend, and that growing up here has been an experience that I can't imagine to even explain. So with that said, I'm going to introduce you to Chip Tuller, the owner of Patty's Restaurant.
I only have 5 minutes. Maybe I'll use 10. I can't tell you what's in my heart in 5 minutes. I can't tell you what's in my mind in 5 minutes either. But this has been a long, arduous road to get here. You guys in the front row and the kids all around me, I couldn't do it without your support. I just couldn't. There's something about the Patty's family that is very, very special. My mother always invited people to her home. She always kept the cookie jar full. She knew where the kids were because the cookie jar was full. She loved people. It was her idea to open a hamburger and ice cream parlor in this little tiny town. And today, what we're celebrating is the next generation. I have spent literally hours and days and months trying to figure out how do I build something so unique and iconic as what Patty's was. People don't really understand how hard it was to sit with Ann and Michael Lee and that last walkthrough, tearing down something that I knew where every screw, every bolt, every nail, every board was put, and how much people loved it. Loved coming to Patty's. So I thought about what we were doing, and thanks to everybody that's helping us in the front row, we are on our way to building back Patty's 1880s restaurant. Patty's 1880s restaurant was an iconic business. People came from all over the world to eat with us. I think we served 56,622 people in December. We have grown because of the values that my mother and father instilled in me. Peace, love, and happiness. As you can tell, I'm an old hippie. I grew up in that era in California. It took me a long time before I could borrow any money from a bank with a ponytail. But let me just share one really super important thing to me. I had a Jesus statue that I saw on a hillside in Chicago one day, and I had the worst time trying to figure out how to navigate the city of Chicago to find the location where that statue was. But I finally made it. I bought it. I moved it to Grand Rivers. He's been sitting down the street here for probably 20 years. I always dreamed about the fact that in Grand Rivers, we are surrounded on three sides by water and a rock quarry on the other side. So we are a very small, select community in the heart of America. In the Bible, Jesus said, if you can believe in me like I want you to, you too can walk on water. So last year, I started this project of working on the pond system that's filled up with silt over the years. And a dear friend of mine moved the statue to the pond that we had just recreated. But if you notice closely, he is walking on water. I had him put there, and I had the pond designed so where you come around the corner, you look and you see Jesus walking on water. I did that because none of us can live without water. This town could not live without the water that we're surrounded by. And the people that come here to enjoy our water systems are amazing. They come from all over the world. So when I got really down, which has been many times in the last 6 months, I drive by the Jesus statue. And even though it's not finished, even though it started last August, and it's still not finished, we're going to work on that. Darren assures me we'll get it done, and Dennis will get it done. But folks, he gave me the inspiration, the belief in myself, the belief in him, that if you believe in me, you too can walk on water. From the future, you will see he will be changed in his position on this piece of property to a better position because he's in a hole. Please take away from this: I love Jesus Christ. I love our Lord and Savior. I love that he stands with me every day and gives me hope and faith and peace and happiness and the ability to share all the love that he has given me in my heart. Thank you for being with us. God bless you all, and thank you everybody for your help and support in making us come back to where we're going to be. Thank you. I won't disappoint you.
But right now, I'd like to announce Trina. She is on the end there, Miss Trina. She is in our catering. Next, we have Rob. Hello, Rob. He loves to speak right out in public. Rob is our chef, one of our head chef. Mitzi, who is over our merchandising. Thank you, Miss Mitzi. Then we have Terry, who is our decorator, and wow, he's got a job ahead of him. A big job. Then we got my best friend, Robin. Robin. She is our accountant. She's the one that gives us all the money. That's why she's my best friend. Then we've got Ricky. Mr. Ricky, he makes sure everything works. He has the biggest, hardest job, and his name is called over the intercom system. How many times a day, Ricky? Oh, you can't even count. Next, we have Miss Terry. She is over the waitresses and the front staff. Thank you, Terry, for all you do. Here next to me, my name is Ann Martin. I'm the marketing director. Next to me, I have Joe Kraft. Joe Kraft is our head CPA, the money miser of the team. Next to Mr. Joe Kraft, we have Miss Anita, and everybody knows Miss Anita. She's kind of behind the scenes. She is the GM. And let me tell you, she is the hardest working woman that I know. I cannot imagine being in her position anytime. But I stand with her and help her any day she needs it. Next to her is our faithful leader, our founder, Chip. Thank you, Chip, for all you do for all the PATTI'S family. And then not the end there, we have Mr. Michael Lee, our good friend Michael Lee. And he is over at the B&B mainly. He takes care of the B&B, and then he's helping me on social media, aren't you? Oh, no, he's not. Okay. Maybe you should help me on social media. No. Well, we want to say thank you. We're going to turn a little dirt here. All the people behind us, all our PATTI'S past and present employees, we thank you. Let's get this dirt turned and let's move. Thank y'all for joining us today. We've had a magnificent day. It has been one that has been very meaningful to the PATTI'S family. We've had a great turnout. We have over 100 people come to see us and watch as we are turning that dirt over, moving on to that next phase of building, and we are so excited about that. So stay with us. We will be doing more live updates, We'll be doing some giveaways. We'll be doing lots more that's going to show you where we're at in the process of building back. We're excited about the plans. We've seen them. They're dynamite. Dennis and Darren and all the group that have, the partners that are with us working together, we couldn't be more excited. We're going to show you all the process on our social media. We're going to hope to have it live cam occasionally so you know what's going on. We're going to time lapse it. We've got a whole lot of ideas. We got you in mind so you can stay updated, and we want to see you. Stay tuned.